You got multiple sizes of cherries here. They're all at different stages of development. Yeah. The larger ones obviously flowered several weeks ago. The mid-sized ones a few weeks back. And then some of these younger guys, the youngest of the bunch, are just about ready to sprout a little flowering. Yeah. When we look at a field and say, we've got 50% ripes in this field, we're gonna go and we'll attack. So we'll send our harvesters out and pull that. When we bring them back, that's when we sort everything.
Right.
So we'll have our ripes sorted from our overripes, from our underripes, yeah? All in the factory. So I believe this might be a varietal called yellow Kauai. When it ripens, it's going to be full yellow, not the burnt red that you know traditionally. Yeah? Yeah. We do have some varietals that will go red when they're flowering or when they're ripe. But you see, when we take it in, part of the separation will be in our pulping. The ripes pulp real easy. Yeah. So you've got your husk and the two-sided bean. This guy isn't ready to give up yet. And actually, this is something new, something good to see. This is a triple bean. Yeah. So we have like a 3-leaf clover here.
So that shape, that very distinctive shape we know of as the coffee bean, and there's 3 of them in this particular pod.
Right.
Yeah.
It should be 2. Yeah. In a pea berry, it'll be 1. Yeah. Pea berry is some of our most sought after coffees. That when one of the berries develops, its sibling dies off, and the surviving bean rolls over. It makes a little pea berry. Really dynamic flavor profiles coming out of that. Yeah.
Wow. So Marty, you were saying that you have quite a number of acres planted here.
Yeah. This year we're going to harvest probably on 3,000. Probably 3,200 under cultivation right now.
So that makes you the largest plantation in the United States.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, by far. Yeah. Made up of about 6 different farms on the single estate. Yeah. We grow 5 different varietals all over the farm.
And yeah, do you mix those in? Like, are there certain plots that get designated for certain plantings?
You've got it.
Does it have to do with the terroir or the shape of the hill or anything like that?
No, it's as we decided when we were originally planting the varietals, where they would do the best on the farm, whether it's up closer to the mountain or somewhere down below. Yeah.
Okay. So there's no issues of like cross-pollination or anything like that when
not at all.
Got the plantings, right?
No,
okay.
Not at all.
So you can have varietals right next to each other and they'll do okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They do quite well, as a matter of fact, as you see from all the beans. Yeah. Our entire estate is drip irrigated. So each of the coffee trees within every row has a line of drip tubing. Yeah. This allows us to hydrate the trees when we need to, or perhaps hold back. We run all that water through a small hydroelectric plant. We've got 2 of them on the island, one here in Kauai and another in Wainiha Valley, that we produce all our own clean, renewable hydroelectric power.
Okay, so that water is doing like triple duty almost.
Oh yeah. At least 3 times during season we'll use that same water, whether to generate our own power, to irrigate the trees, or to process the beans when they go through our wet plant. You always have to remember we're a specialty coffee company, pretty much a boutique roaster, but we do quite a bit of coffee out of here, about 500,000 pounds this year. We'll take a 100-pound bag of green coffee, that's unroasted coffee, bring it over here to our roaster. You have a very high temperature dryer, clothes dryer. There's a large drum inside, it's powered by LP gas or fired by it. The drum's turning. When our roast master is ready, we'll drop it into the drum and begin the roasting process. You know, out in the field, you're chewing on the green beans out of the husk. You didn't get any coffee that you know, yeah? The flavor, the scent. This is where it happens. You have to cook the beans and develop all the oils, cook out the sugars to create the flavor profiles you know as coffee. They'll start roasting it. We'll start off at about 445 degrees Fahrenheit. When we drop the beans, the temperature of the roaster will drop all the way down to around 220 Fahrenheit. That's the start of the roast process. From say 13.5 to 15.5 minutes, depending on if it's a medium, dark, espresso roast, and then depending on the bean itself, the varietal that we put in, and then just the personality of that particular sack of coffee. That's why he's got to be a true roast master. He's a chef, he's a wine master, he's a chemist, mechanic. He's got to have all these tools at hand in order to create a great product like Kauai Coffee.
So we see here they're doing the packaging of one of their specialty coffees, and it's beautiful to see these machines and how they work, the automation of it, and how, you know, one by one they sort of do these bags, the machine seals it, pops it, puts on a conveyor belt, and then of course, you know, you have to have the human element for them to check and make sure that it's good quality. And this is the part that I love about it. They package it with a tiny little clip, which is very useful for the end consumer, because once you open it, you can seal up your coffee again. So it's really cool. They thought of everything.
This is our grinder out of Chicago. The Universal's from Texas. Our Dietrich 100-pound or one-bagger roaster is out of Sandpoint, Idaho. Our tape guy here is out of Minnesota from 3M. Boxes are made in the Pacific Northwest. Even the clip is out of Ohio.
But the coffee is from Hawaii.
It's from Hawaii, and it's all in the USA, you know, 100%. Yeah, even these guys.